Hey there, this is Ben Freer, and today I'm going to talk about E2 visa job creation. Recently I spoke with someone who is outside the United States and they're looking for E2 visa business opportunities. This person had a really great idea for a business. It was the type of business that you could run with little or even no staff. Now I love these sorts of businesses, but I had to give this guy some pretty disappointing news. I told him that while the business sounds amazing, it may not be great for E2 purposes if it doesn't actually require employees. And he was a little bit surprised by all this because it was his understanding that the E2 visa didn't have any job creation requirements. So here's the deal with E2 visa job creation requirements. There's actually not a specific requirement. We compare that with something like EB-5 that requires 10 full-time jobs to be created with your investment. There's nothing like that for E2. There's no employee number target that you need to hit, which is great. But here's the catch. While you're not going to see any specific job creation requirement in the regulations, you will see that marginal businesses do not qualify for E2 visas. So what exactly does marginal mean in this context? Now the best place to look for the definition is in the Foreign Affairs Manual, which is actually used by the US government. So here's how the Foreign Affairs Manual defines marginal businesses. It says, a marginal enterprise is an enterprise that does not have the present or future capacity to generate enough income to provide more than a minimal living for the treaty investor and his or her family. An enterprise that does not have the capacity to generate such income, but that has a present or future capacity to make a significant economic contribution is not a marginal enterprise. The projected future capacity should generally be realizable within 5 years from the date the alien commences normal business activity of the enterprise. Now I know that language isn't super fun to wade through, but what I do like about it is that it talks about the future. It's okay if you don't currently have employees, as long as you predict them in the future, your business will not be considered marginal. But here's the problem. What if you don't think your business will ever need employees? Then what should you do? Now, I would suggest that you find a different business to run. Now, sure, you could sort of try to force employment. You could hire employees that aren't necessary for your business, but that's going to hurt profitability and lead to a lot of frustration. Or you could try to argue that your business doesn't actually hire employees, but your enterprise creates benefits and creates indirect jobs. Now, I don't really love that argument. I'm not sure USCIS or the State Department will buy it, so I'd probably stay away from that. Instead, you'd be better served by simply looking for a business that will require some help. It will require some personnel. And again, there's no specific employment target that you have to hit. So you don't have to find a business that's going to employ 20 people or 10 people or even 5. You should just try to find a business that will require some employees within the first 5 years of operation. So there you have it. Job creation isn't explicitly required for the E2 visa, but it is a good idea since without job creation, your business will be considered marginal. And marginal businesses, unfortunately, do not qualify for the E2 visa. So I hope this video was helpful. If you did enjoy it, please like it or share it with someone who could benefit from it. Thank you for your time.